Hey guys, guess what? We are gonna be we are gonna be looking at the race in a different form today. We're gonna be looking at from the spectator view, and we're gonna do this for a couple races. But anyway, Ken Johnson is green flag here at Chicagoland Chase Race 4, the Doritos Cool Ranch Truck Series. He's trying to get back on his game after last week, and Connor Breton is sitting out this week. And they see the look at these guys go three wide. Look at Theo Stiegel, and this is an awesome view. Look at Theo Stiegel. Theo Stiegel goes three wide, and he is pushing. Oh, and I see Danny Wells. Danny Wells is in the wall with Shawn Henley back there, and Shawn Henley's gonna go on the high side and get taken all the way up the racetrack. Here comes Danny Wells. Danny Wells is trying to get back up in the. Oh, Danny Wells! Oh, oh! And he missed that. Danny Wells missed wrecking right there. And caution is out. And Tom Hunters is in trouble. What the hell? We're going to go on board with the 29, see how he got through that. The 29's right. All up on the 17. And this is the second time Danny Wells got into somebody early in the race. It looked like the 17 got loose and got up into the 29, and then watch Dougie Shears and Chris Summers make it through there. And and then the 10 gets a piece of it, and the 2 truck gets a piece. Red Fox's bad luck continues. I'm gonna go on board with the. Oh, we had another wreck up here. Oh, I thought we did. I think Tim Froehlich went spinning or something. But anyway, let's go on board with this 29 car. He's all over the 17, and then watch this. Right there, gets right into the 17, gets into the wall a little bit, and makes it through. Luckily, his truck is okay, but he's gonna have a little bit of problems trying to get back up to the front. As you see, the 18 leads him, and we're about to go green flag here, as we're watching from the spectator view. As by the way, Connor Breton's not in this race today. Connor Breton got sat out after he did something very, very bad last week. Crashed Lisa Shears under caution and collected a couple chasers. But here comes Zohar. Zohar is on the inside of Ken Johnson, and he is looking really good today. He's been really good at these 1.5 mile racetracks, 1.5 intermediate tracks. Kansas is one of them. Same style to this racetrack. And there's Theo Stiegel, and there's Jack Richards. Jack Richards has been having great success. And look at Ryan Acosta up in the top 10. Look at Red Bell. There's Dougie Shears after he missed the wreck. There's his teammate Colin Cropley, and there's the 9 of Tim Froehlich trying to get something going. Look at Chris Summers. They're about to go 4 wide in the corner. Chris Summers. Oh, what the hell? What the hell happened? What's going on? What the? Okay. What the hell is going on? Okay. Okay, guys, I had no idea what happened, but We're going to get back to the racing action. And I think we're under caution. Oh, look at Chris Summers. Chris Summers is in the middle of a 3 wide. Look at Danny Wells. And they're coming to the caution flag. No, it's still green flag, actually. Sorry about that little glitch, people. Don't know what that was for. And look who's having a bad day. Look at Dillon Poteet. And Dillon Poteet had a bad day at Kansas. He's usually not good at these racetracks. And this is going to hurt him real big in the points. Shawn Henley is back there as well. And look at Ken Johnson is back to form again. As here comes Jonny Gardner. Jonny Gardner is coming to try to win his second race in a row. And here comes Ken Johnson. Ken Johnson comes right there on the bottom of the racetrack. I guess we took a little bit of a commercial break there. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what that was about. Technical difficulties. But I think the 15 has a little bit of damage to his front end. But as they come down the turn straightaway, the unique part of Chicagoland, here comes Zohar. Zohar is trying to get his first win of the season. So is Derek Beiserback, and it doesn't look like Derek Beiserback. That's his best qualifying since earlier in the season, from when he moved to NOS as a sponsor. And there's Trent Dunham running very good right now in 14th, staying in the chase hunt. And there's Jack Richards running right in 10th. And there's Daniel. Daniel was crashed last week. He's trying to get back up in it. And look at they're running 3 wide, and they're about to get real close right here. Look at Theo Stigo. They come out the corner. Look at the 07. The 07 is gonna go in the middle. Here they go. Oh man. Oh, and I think they wrecked back there. Hold on. Oh no. Jack Richards. Oh no. Tim. Oh man. Oh no. The 2 car just came across the line, running 22nd, trying to survive, and the 10's bad luck continues. And look at Dakota Erickson upside down. The 10 of Red Fox, bad luck continues. 3rd wreck in a row for that team. And, oh my God. I don't think Red Fox is going to want this sponsor back next season. She's just been terrible in this sponsor. Oh my God. Look at Dakota Erickson. What the hell? Look at Dakota Erickson. He was involved in this first part. And I think the 23 of Pichu London again. Pichu London just turned the 9 into the wall and just started this whole big mess. Jack Richards involved. Pichu London, the 8 truck. And Pichu London, oh man. And there goes the 30 and the 10 and the 2. About 3 trucks right there, and then I'm going to go on board with them. My God. Hold on. This is ridiculous. Alright, watch this. Watch the 23 just get into the 9 and just takes him in the wall, and there they go. And there goes the 30 truck. And then he's going to get hit right there. Oh, my God. Oh, my goodness. And there's Tim Froehlich. Tim Froehlich is not going to be happy. He was running up in the top 10 when this happened. Same thing happened in the Cup race here at Chicagoland. And watch this. Pichu London just he just got right into the 9 truck and just caused this whole mess. 30 truck got clipped by the 5. And there goes the 31 and the 23 and the 8. 8 truck with big damage. Theo Stigo, that's just how his season has been lately. Big damage to the side of his truck. But took out about 6 trucks right there. Jack Richards, There's the 9. Oh, Tim Froehlich's chase has not been sweet. And there's Jack Richards. Tough break for Jack Richards. Started real good today. Had a great truck. And just got caught up in this mess. The 07 truck was that. I was looking at this and I was like, this is not going to end well. And the 23 came down, clipped the 9, and that's exactly what happened. Pichu London has done this before, and he's on the verge of sitting out next week. And there's Theo Stiegel in the wall, Tim Froehlich's in the wall, and then there's the 30 upside down, the Dakota Erickson, and there's the 10, and here's your leader. And I don't think the race is over yet. We still got a while to go, but we have some people out of this race. All right, we're on the green flag here, and this is a lot of people's final chance to get a good finish. And there's Jonny Gardner pushing Ken Johnson. Here comes Ken Johnson, and then that wreck put some people up in the top 10 that needed a good run. Look at Dougie Shears. Dougie Shears had a terrible race at Atlanta. And he's going to come, and Dougie Shears is doing exactly what he needs to do right now. He is third. Look at Dougie Shears. Dougie Shears passes Derek Beiserback. I think the caution's out again. Yeah, I don't know. No, I don't think it's out. There's and look who's in the top 10. Andre Castro's in the top 10. And there's his teammate. Him and his teammate have not been teammates this season. They have wrecked each other a couple of times. And there's Danny Wells having a decent finish. If he finishes right now, he'll move up in the points. So will Trent Dunham. And look he was dead last in the field. Pichu London and Shawn Henley is really far back right now. And so Dillon Poteet's truck has just not been very good for him all race. And then there's Tim Froehlich, there's Jack Richards, and there's Theo Stiegel. 3 of the best trucks here today. Oh, but I'll tell you the best truck. I'll tell you who's the best truck. Look at Dougie Shears. Dougie Shears goes around his teammate, Ken Johnson, and he will take the lead. Dougie Shears, he has 2 more laps to go. Ken Johnson got in the wall. Ken Johnson's in the wall. Ken Johnson got put in the wall by Jonny Gardner. Jonny Gardner put Ken Johnson in the wall, and here comes Jonny Gardner. And look who's in second. Chris Summers came out of nowhere. Chris Summers was running in the top 20, and Chris Summers has came out of nowhere to come in second. This is what a champion does, and he will stay the points leader if he can finish in front of Ken Johnson. Chris Summers, this is what a champion does. Look at Chris Summers. Chris Summers gets a run on Dougie Shears, but I don't know. Dougie Shears does not want to lose this win. Dougie Shears will come to the white flag. Dougie Shears will come to the white flag, and I think the caution's out. No, it's out. And here comes Chris Summers. Chris Summers is right there. And there's Red Bell. Look at Red Bell running 6. She has really come on late in the season. Look at Andre Castro still up in the top 10. And Bob Fergus, another good run for him. Oh, but here comes Chris Summers. Chris Summers goes in the corner. Here comes Chris Summers. They come off turns 3 and 4. Chris Summers, Dougie Shears, side by side. Chris Summers will win the race. And they're 3 wide for second. And I think Dougie Shears got second. Dougie Shears barely lost to Chris Summers. And Chris Summers will go to 4th and get his, I think his 3rd win of the season. His 3rd or 4th win of the season. How about that for Chris Summers? Oh my God. Let's watch Chris Summers, man. That was something. Watch this. Watch Chris Summers. Chris Summers makes a last resort. This is why he's going for the championship. He takes his competition and he knows he's not going to beat him running his line. So Chris Summers runs a different line, goes on the bottom of the racetrack, and look at this photo finish. Dale Earnhardt, Bobby Labonte finishes, and look at Chris Summers right there takes the win away from Dougie Shears, and they're 3 wide for second. Ken Johnson comes back. And I'll tell you, Dougie Shears, Ken Johnson, Jonny Gardner, these are the 4 guys to watch out for the championship. Man, and Red Bell, oh my goodness. All right, and Chris Summers barely beat out Dougie Shears with a fantastic last lap move. And Chris Summers will probably keep his points lead. Dougie Shears, Jonny Gardner with another great finish. Ken Johnson comes back to form. Derek Beiserbach, Red Bell, Zohar Mena, Andre Castro. Zohar and Red Bell with a great finish. She has just been putting on great finishes so far. She is very good contender for a win lately. Ryan Acosta and Daniel Warwick, 2 great finishes for those guys, and great for Ryan Acosta in the points. Bob Fergus with another great finish. And Trent Dunham and Danny Wells barely finished up in the top 15 to assure them that they're not losing points in this. But Pichu London may be, for causing that big crash routine, he may be sitting out next week. Shawn Henley, Dillon Poteet, Jack Richards, Tim Froehlich, and that's about it. Those are all the guys that's going to be losing spots in the points. But congratulations to this guy. Congratulations to Chris Summers. He barely beat Dougie Shears, who was wanting another win, his first win. But he made a daring move and beat Dougie Shears, a dominant truck. Man, and that's what you need to do to get a championship in this chase. And Chris Summers is doing exactly what he needs to do right now. So congratulations. His only close competition right now is Jonny Gardner, Ken Johnson, and that one other guy. I forgot what his name is, but Dougie Shears. So yeah, we'll see you next week for the next race of the chase here in Doritos Cool Ranch Truck Series. We are grateful that you stayed to watch, and we will see you next week.